Hi there, I'm Helena Tendall. I run To Die For Murder Mystery. I've been writing plots and running murder and mystery events for over 20 years now. To Die For Murder Mysteries don't involve outside actors. The actors are yourselves. You all play character parts, and one of you, or one or more of you, is the murderer. I'm going to run through now exactly what a To Die For Murder Mystery event involves. Before the event even starts, before you turn up at your venue, which could be a pub, it could be a home, it could be a village hall, any way you choose. So before you ride up, I'd have sent top secret information to all your friends, or your colleagues, all the members of your group, so they know a little bit about their character, how to dress if people want to dress up, and a top secret information part about themselves, which they won't be able to divulge, but only they know. So when you turn up, you'll know who you're playing and a little bit about your character. All right. When you turn up at the venue, you will receive a character booklet. Now, I realise these are back to front when I'm showing them to you, but actually that's to my advantage because I won't give away any secrets. So I'm going to show you Helena Tendall's booklet. So you each have a booklet, and this acts as a script, which means that you can act as little or as much as you like. So if you're a big actor and want to go over the top, then you can. But if you just want to read out what you've got, you can do that too. So there's no need to stress. All right. So first of all, you'll open up your booklet. You'll have labels, so you'll all know who you are. So first of all, you introduce yourself. So you've got introduction. So basically, you just read out what it says there to introducing yourself, as obviously as your character part. You'll have blue information. Hey, you've got to keep hidden. Because that's secret information about yourself that no one else will know yet. You might divulge it later. Right. So once you've introduced yourselves, then you've got to give your alibi. Now, right at the very beginning, I will explain who's been murdered, and how, and and where they were murdered. So you've got to give your alibi for the time of that murder. So again, you've got an alibi. You read out your alibi. You can act as little or as much as you like. You will, or you won't have to remember your alibis, because I will also give you an alibi sheet which gives everybody's alibis. So when you come to deducing at the end, you can go back and think, oh, that's a bit suspicious. So the Act 2, which you move on to, which can play in several ways. All right. If you're in a pub or village hall or a venue like that, I will plant the clues all the way around the hall, and you've got to go and find them. And then you come back to your table and you share the clues that you found with your friends or colleagues. If it's a rambling group, or if you fancy doing a ramble in the countryside, Act 2 can actually be an orienteering style clue hunt, where I'll have given you cryptic clues to find exactly where it is, but also a map, coordinates. So you can make that as short or as long as you like. So if you just want to do a 1 mile ramble, that's fine. I'll set it for a 1 mile ramble. If you want a 10 mile ramble, I'll set it for a 10 mile ramble. So that can take all day. And I always make sure that you end up at a lovely country pub with a room, so that you can take all your clues that you found on the clue hunt, which I have planted on the clue hunt, and you can share them with your group there. And then you carry on with Act 3 and Act 4 in the pub. All right, so it'll be a circular walk. All right, so that's Act 2. You collect all your evidence, and I'll give you a few examples of what the evidence might be. For A New Year to Die For, there's a mushrooms and toadstools poison book, which will be a clue to something or other. They could be newspaper articles, which will give you a little bit of information about maybe somebody's history or what somebody did in their past. You might find birth certificate, showing that somebody is not quite who they said they were, or maybe there's a secret love child within your group. I don't know. So it could be that, or there could be maps of the place where you're staying, which could maybe show you a secret passage, or show you something where somebody's alibi might fall down because you've seen a map, or so that could help with that. All right, so you discuss all the clues, and then you come to Act 3, where you've got specific questions to ask people. So you are directed as to what to ask. So here at the bottom it says ask Clarissa about clue B. All right, so Clarissa, I won't say it because it might give away something, but So then you ask Clarissa that, and Clarissa will have some information in her book to answer your question, and you have an answer in your book when somebody answers you the question. So you simply read that out. Again, acting as little or as much as you like. When you get to the end of Act 3, so obviously you'll be making notes in your booklet, so a note sheet here, you know, so that, you know, anything suspicious you can jot down. All right, once Act 4, remember, all the time you've got to try and stop people choosing you as the murderer, because you don't know you're the murderer. So your mission the whole time is to stop people choosing you and putting you on the deduction sheet. Because if you are a murderer and you get away with it, you will win the much coveted murderer's mug. To Die For Murder Mystery Murderer's Mug. It says, I was the murderer on a To Die For Murder Mystery event and escaped detection. So you can win. That's what you're going for, the murderer's mug. All right. So Act 4, once you've done Act 3, Act 4 is really a question and answer session where you can ask people questions that you want, your personal questions to them, and they have to answer the questions that you ask. And then that leads you into your deducting groups. Now, usually you're a team of about 10, all right? So I will split you into 2 groups of 5, because then you're a smaller group and everybody's voice gets heard. It's not so intimidating. So a little group of 5 of you will go off into the corner, and then you've got to try and work who did it. If you're a big group, if you're a group of 30, I've done it for 90 once actually, but we're in a really, really big room. But if there's a group, say, of 30 of you, you're in 3 groups of 10 playing the same parts on each thing. So you'll have a Dean Day on one table, Dean Day on the other, Dean Day on the other one, a Slinky Selena on one table, a Slinky Selena on the other, and a Slinky Selena. So, you know, you're playing the same game, but on different tables. So you carry on, but you're still, each tent is still split into groups of 5, all right? And basically what you're trying to do is to beat the other teams, all right? Try and get it right. So you go off, you will have a crossword to solve, which will give you an extra clue as to who did it. So if you can do that, that gives you a little bit of extra help. You'll have a deduction sheet that you need to fill in within a specific amount of time. I'll tell you on the night to say who you think did it, why. The more detail, the better, because the team with the most accurate detail will win. All right. You'll also have possibly guilty, possibly innocent labels, and so that you can go through as a team and put them under each thing, so it'll help you deduce. Again, if you've all got the character, you've got all the character parts here. If you're one of those characters, you want to make sure that people don't pick your name. So you've got to try and implicate other people, okay, which can lead to much hilarity. All right. So once you've filled in your deduction form and given it in, that's when I will bring a member of each team to read out their deduction in front of everybody. All right. And then I will, once all that's done, I will, very much like Hercule Poirot, I will stand at the front and tell you actually who did it, why they did it, where they did it, okay, and all the secrets about people and everything. So that, and then everybody will know which team win. Or if more than one team got it right, it'll be the team with the most accurate detail that wins. And you will win a small bottle of wine or a bar of chocolate for your team. All right. Again, if you're the murderer and you escape deduction in your team, you'll win the murderer's mug. All right. So that's pretty much it. It's a really, really fun event, which, you know, you get anywhere from 10 to 50, 60 people. If you want to do a village hall event for charity, we can sort of add a bit into the ticket to cater for that. Of course, these events are cheaper than the ones with the actors. We don't have any actors to pay. You're doing the actors, so it's just myself coming along, playing the detective, and helping the whole event run smoothly. If you've got any questions at all, then please email me, and I will answer anything that you'd like to know. And that's it. Okay, thank you.